Art is a word that when people think of it, they think pretty pictures. But it is actually much larger. It's actually a much larger word with many different meanings. How I see it is that art is a term used with expression. You can express yourself in many different ways, and such as singing, dancing, or painting. One of those three types of art is my passion, and that is dance. I have been dancing since I was 3 years old, and I have been competing since the 5th grade. And although I've been in the dance world nearly my whole life, ballet has been around much longer than just my time. Ballet can be traced back to the early 1400s, where Italian Domenico di Pienza described theoretical dances called balletto. Now, hundreds of years later, ballet and dance in general are universal. Every culture has their own style of dance and their own way to look at it. So I'm going to demonstrate to you one of my passions and the passions of millions of others, and that is dance. But before I show you some of my dance steps, I'm going to show you one of my costumes from this year. So this is my Tina Turner costume from our production dance team. We are dancing to Proud Mary, and we're dancing with the moms so they get to wear crazy wigs too. These are our wigs, and we're supposed to be Tina Turner. And so now that I showed you my costume, we're going to head out into the studio, and I'm going to show you some dance steps. So now we're at the dance studio, and the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to put on a pointe shoe properly. So first what you do is you take the gel pen, and you place it over your toes, and then I usually like to put my tights over top of the toe pad. And then you take your pointe shoe, and you put the elastic on over top, and put the back on. Then the first thing you do is you take the two ribbons, spread them out, and you're going to cross them over top of each other. And then you're going to wrap them around just once. And then you take it on the inside of your foot. You're going to just tie it in a simple knot. And then, so to make sure the extra doesn't fall out, you roll the extra down like that. And then you tuck it in to the open ribbon. And afterwards, pointe shoes. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a very simple step called a bourrée. And it is a series of small, fast steps executed with feet very close together. It can be done in pointe shoes or in just regular ballet shoes. And all you do is you're going to go up in releve, which just means you go up on your toes. And your feet are going to be in 5th position, which is just your feet closely together. And all it is just a bunch of little steps with your feet going up and down, up and down. And then when you actually do it, you're going to travel with it. And you can either go in a circle, or you can move. And the better you run, the faster you get. And that's the bourrée. And that's it. The next thing I'm going to show you is a piqué arabesque. And arabesque is a position in which the dancer stands on one leg, straight or bent, with the other extended to the back at 90 degrees. So what that means is you're going to do piqué arabesque on your supporting leg, which is the foot that stays on the ground, and you're going to step up onto it on a straight leg, and you're going to put your other leg, in this case my right leg, straight behind you at about 90 degrees, so it'll be up here. And you do that all at the same time, and your arms go in arabesque, and you look up at your hand. So what you do is you piqué arabesque. And that's it. You can also, okay, so now I took off my pointe shoes, and I'm going to show you some combinations across the floor. So the first combination I'm going to show you is going to be tombe, pas de bourrée, glissade, and grand jeté. So the first step is the tombe, and what you do is all it basically is just to lean. You're going to lean on, in this case, your right foot, and your arm's going to go out in second position. So you just tombe, and then pas de bourrée is just simply with your feet, you're going to go back, side, front. So putting them together, it's going to be tombe, pas de bourrée. And one more time slow. You lean into the tombe, take your left leg first, back, side, front. And then from there, you're going to do a glissade, which is kind of like, this is your second position, and it's a jump where basically you want to hit your second position in the air. So what it will look like is glissade. So together, it would be tombe, pas de bourrée, glissade. And the last step is the grand jeté. And the grand jeté is the main step that you're doing. Now the tombe pas de bourrée glissade is more the filler to get you into the step. And the grand jeté is the big leap. And what you do is you develop your leg out. So that means it comes up, and then from the knee it will straighten, and your second leg will come up too. So doing it small looks like you're leaping over a puddle. And when you do it full out, it would look like tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, and leap. And I'll do it one more time. I'll break it down slow one more time. And you go tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, and leap. So the last time fast is tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, and leap. And that's good. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to do a fouette. And a fouette literally means to whip your leg around. And so what you do for a fouette is you start with the prep. You're going to tendu, just point your leg out to second position, and then you are going to place it behind you in fourth position, and your hand's going to come into a prep. And if you break it down slow, what you do is, if you just face the front the whole time, what your leg will do is you're going to plie, bend your leg, and straighten the leg that's out. You're going to straighten up, open to the side, bring your leg in, beat, beat, and down. So all you do is you down, open, beat, beat, and down. So when you do it and you actually turn, it looks, you do your prep, looks like this. Like that. And what I did out of it was a double turn. And so one more time, breaking it down slow, time to the side, prep in fourth position, your arms out, and you're going to out, open, beat, beat, and down. So one more time fast is tendu, prep, and that's it. So now I'm my assistant Garrett, and I'm going to see how well my teaching works with him. So I'm going to see how well he can do a fouette. So first, Garrett, we're going to start arms out to the side, point your toe out to the side, and we're going to prep, bring it behind you. Yep. Arms come to here, and this one comes to there. And you're going to do it, breaking it down again. You're going to go down, up, and beat. So down, up, and beat.
Do it again.
So, down, up, and beat. Very good. So now you're going to do it like a turn.
Okay.
Okay? And what that will be is just watch one time. So you're going to up, and up, and up, and up. Okay?
Okay.
So now we're going to see him do it. Ready?
Forgot.
Tendu. Prep. And turn. Very good. Okay, so now just to end it, me and my assistant Garrett are just going to show you a quick dance. So here it goes.
I hear the wind call your name. It calls me back home again. It sparks up the fire, a flame that still burns. Oh, it's to you I'll always return.
Now you can see that dance is much harder than it appears, and it takes so much technique to do what looks easy. And I know that although I have been dancing for 13 years, I still have a lot to learn, and I need to continue to work hard to improve. So I showed you a little bit about my hobby. What's yours?